The Florida Keys are made up of over 1,700 islands, stretching 110 miles along the overseas scenic highway, down to the southernmost point in Key West. Each key has its own rich history and unique charm, offering something for every visitor. Along the way, you may spot the endangered key deer found only here, roaming the quiet streets of Big Pine Key. Dive into world-class scuba diving and snorkeling over the coral reefs and crystal clear waters, or fish from the Everglades backcountry to the deep-sea action in the Gulf or the Atlantic. Experience fresh seafood at endless dining spots. Enjoy a slice of key lime pie, and soak in the island nightlife that keeps the Keys buzzing long after the sun sets. We are here today to show you one of our favorite sides of the Keys, the Florida Spiny Lobster. Welcome to the not so sunny Florida Keys. It's raining on us right now. We're about to head out lobstering. My name's Chad. We got the normal crew with us today. Captain Cam. Tyler's getting the mask already. The goal of today to take you guys underwater to catch some Florida spiny lobster. Let's head out. We're gonna show you guys how we do this.
Alright, we're about to get in the first spot. As I'm getting geared up, check out the footage from yesterday of me catching a Spanish lobster. They are the coolest looking lobsters ever, and they're really hard to catch because they go right through this mesh, so you gotta grab them. They're really smart too. I'm about to dive in and check out the first spot. I think it's right here. Here we go. That water's cool.
All right, Cam has got them spotted. We're gonna tell you in a second why we call lobster prison food and explain more about lobster season in general as we're on the bottom. But I'm gonna get my mask on now and get in the water with Cam and see if we can't get this lobster. Conditions are tough. It's rough out here. We're fighting the rain, and it's, I don't wanna say the late season, but it's 3 days into the season. Today is our third day. We put the camera down, enjoyed lobstering with our friends and just enjoying it as a whole as a family. But today, we're gonna bring you guys along, hopefully get you some lobster. It's gonna be tough, I'm not gonna guarantee anything. But let's get in the water and see how it is. So I'll be the first to tell you, lobster's not my favorite. I do enjoy catching them and eating a couple, but I definitely couldn't eat them every day. Before we get into today's footage, I'm gonna show you a couple clips of our opening morning. In this spot, we actually caught over 50 lobsters. This plays perfectly to explain why we call lobsters prison food. Lobsters were so plentiful, they would wash up in shore in large quantities. They were given the name cockroach of the sea. If you've ever heard the term bottom feeder, it is relevant to how the lobsters feed, but also given to those that take scraps of what's left over that others don't want. This is why lobsters were given to prisoners or people of poverty. The thing that changed everything was a railroad system, allowing lobster to be shipped and even served fresh. As we all know, lobster today is one of the most expensive seafoods. And just so y'all know, this is more my style. Grouper sandwich. Cam makes a nice shot on this 23-inch red grouper, stones it. Okay, now that we got the history lesson out of the way, let's get back to today's action. This is a tactic we use. We'll dive down on a spot to see how many lobsters we got located. Then we come back up, get a game plan if we got to get our scuba gear or if we're going to free dive it.
There's 2 or 3 in there. I know the ones are short, but the keeper is about to put back in the rock.
So we're gonna get his dive gear on so he can get those 2 keepers.
So in today's video, we're obviously gonna have to do some voiceover to explain what we're doing here on the bottom. Cam's making his way down on that lobster just spotted, makes quick work of that guy. And Cam's gonna make his way over to what we call a catch bag or lobster hotel. He's gonna show him off real quick right here to me, send him in the chute. Once he's secured, he's gonna be able to go right back to getting more lobster.
All right, Camden's coming in with something. What'd you get?
Good size one.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Here's Camden's catch. And if you want to know how to measure a lobster, You have to take it. He already measured it underwater, but we're gonna we measure everything back on the boat too. Put it right there, not on the soft spot, but on the hard spot. And if this little carcass is longer than that little 3 inches, it's the keeper. This guy is. This is how we're finding the coral heads.
See that right there is a coral head, and that's like the shadow of it.
That's cool.
Oh, and
Dad, let go. He's on the slide board, so we're gonna go back around and get him.
We got the catch bag out. You know what that means. We got some lobster spotted. Try to get some better footage of Cam while I'm on the bottom this time. I was free diving that last spot. It's kind of tough in about 15 foot of water. I don't know how many we got down here right now. We're gonna let Cam go see if he can catch them. Our limit today is 6 per person, so that's 18 lobsters total. We've limited out the past 2 days very quick, but conditions today are much tougher, so let's go get some lobster.
Okay, while Chad and Camden are down getting the next couple lobster, I'd like to show you how I keep track of how many lobster we have in the boat so we don't go over our limit. So this is a little counter, fish counter. We use this for our crappie when we fish Okeechobee, but I thought to bring it on the boat because, hey, sometimes you just keep flinging them in the live well, but you gotta keep track. Don't go over your limit.
Okay, back to the bottom. As you can see, Cam's got his net and tickle stick ready. I've got a snare. There's 2 different methods of catching these lobsters. We'll show you both of those. But Cam prefers the net and tickle stick. I actually prefer the snare, but where that lobster's at is gonna dictate that. So Cam's approaching this lobster right here, and you're gonna see he does it just about as textbook as you can get. It's called a tickle stick for a reason. You wanna just pull that lobster slowly towards you. You don't wanna be jabbing at him or anything like that. Cam's just gonna try to tickle him out a little bit. He's got his net ready right behind that lobster because the lobster will shoot backwards, as you see right there. That's perfect. That's a caught lobster all day long. So Cam's gonna get a measurement on this thing to see if he's legal to keep. As Tyler mentioned, you must measure your lobster underwater. I'm just gonna scan around here and get an inventory on any other lobsters around. And as you can see right here, this lobster is a little short. So when we release an undersized lobster, we try to put him in a hole nearby so we know that he's undersized, so we're not re-catching him and causing any harm. This guy decided to do a U-turn and go right back in his hole. So here's a scenario where Cam's actually trying to tickle this lobster. He's moving backwards towards me. If I had a net, I could have easily caught this thing. But right here, the GoPro makes a mad dash, floats to the top, because I'm getting my snare and I'm not letting this thing get away. And as you can see, I caught it.
Another thing I'd like to share, since I'm waiting here on the boat, waiting for the men to come up. I've been lobstering since I was 5. I've been coming down here to the Keys with my family, and it's just been a blast, and it's so cool to share this experience with Chad now and Camden. So basically, Camden's a 3rd generation scuba diver and lobster getter, so pretty cool that he can carry on the family tradition.
Back to the bottom we go. And as you can see, this lobster pops out a little differently, and Cam's not sure what to do here. You might be able to hear me say, get your net behind him. So he does just that. Lobster goes right in the net. Another caught lobster. And another one for the sack, coming home for dinner. So here's another angle to show how important it is to have that net ready. This lobster is going to shoot backwards, but Cam's ready. So he's going to get this thing secured now, get a measurement on it. And we always keep our catch bag down current from where we're working. We have it weighted on the bottom, and we do that for a couple reasons. We're not toting that thing around, and we keep our area clean that we're working with when we stir up the bottom. We had a bunch of these jellyfish move in on us, and Cam, he got in this hole right here and was having a little bit of trouble getting this one out, so he called for reinforcements. We passed off the GoPro, and whoops, second time, GoPro's going to the top.
It's a good thing I gave Chad a floating GoPro case because that's the second time it's gotten out of his hand. Well, I had to get wet. Went in and saved the GoPro that was running loose. What do we have in the bag, Dad?
3 big old biggins.
See how many we got out of that hole.
That one's big. There's 3.
3. That's good. Who let go of the GoPro?
Huh?
Who let go of the GoPro?
Must have.
Me. It was on my wrist and I had the big lobster. I'm like, nope. Big lobster.
Good job, hun. Here we go. Another couple in the bag. That's a good
size
one.
right there. He's big. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at his hands. I let go, buddy.
All right, then into the cooler. Number 11.
This is something really cool about this lobster. It is a keeper, but you can see there's two little orange things under his eyes. And when you catch the lobster in the net, if you've ever done it before, they make a sound. It's a really cool sound. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this is how they do it. They barely move their antennas. Pretty cool sound.
Yeah.
But look at that one. That one's really cool. He's got some blue screen, red, pink.
Nice work. So another thing to think about is, even though you may have marked holes or found spots last year in the Keys, you could come back the following year and there not be anything on them. So we've been doing a lot of dragging the last couple days before season started, and we found a lot more new spots that were holding lobster. None of our spots last year had lobster, so we knew we had to do a different game plan. So Chad, Cannon, and I, we each took turns dragging behind the boat, and it was successful because we found new spots. Also, to all the ladies or men with long hair, if you tie your hair like this in the bubble braids, it's awesome, because the weeds, when you're pulling, get stuck in your hair, you get knotted, and this is the best way when you go back to the place you're staying to have your hair brush out nicely with no knots. So check that out, try it out.
Oh, I got a big booty stand.
Big booty stand.
Pretty that thing is. Best eating lobster in the world, in my opinion. Because they're extremely hard to catch, but they're nice and sweet.
We did pretty good today. We didn't get our limit, but the storm in the morning kind of held us off for a little while.
Yep. And I had one ram me in the mask and got away, so I would count him, but he's not here, so we're not counting him.
So let him go, let him
grow.
So we probably didn't pick the best day down here in the Keys to film this lobster video. The weather, everything was against us, but hey, we got some lobster. We didn't limit out. Cam caught a bunch of these guys right here. He's super excited about that. But right now we're gonna take you guys to some other footage while we're down here in the Keys, because we're not just lobstering, we're doing some fishing down here. We ran into a huge school of bait out in the Gulf, and then we headed tarpon fishing. Might have a problem here.
Yeah, that's a good
A
try.
serious problem. We've got issues right now.
Yep.
We got a bit of a Christmas tree. But
We might have to use
Oh
one
my
of them.
gosh.
I am not a big fan of pontoons, but this thing would save me $300 if it crashed. So I like pontoons now. Right now, we are in a giant school of bait. When I mean giant, I mean like a football field full of bait. I've never seen bait this thick in my entire life. And we already Christmas treed one net.
right here. What a mess.
And I also just hooked my finger, thumb, the floppy part right there. Oh, yes. If you didn't know, do not get hooked there. I've gotten there hooked twice, and each time I had a cuda on today with a little jerk bait, and I had a little glide bait off a Temu. And I got hooked with that thing. Did not feel good. This net has smaller weights and smaller mesh.
So as you can see right there, that's what we call Florida Christmas tree. That's 3/8 mesh. This is 1/4 mesh. You're about to see the difference of what is gonna happen here. All these baits are gonna be nice and lively, not gilled, and fall right out. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Okay, back live well. Back live well.
Every year we go to the Keys, we get so much bait.
If we can find it, yeah. All right, that's probably enough for that live well for sure. Probably too much.
Too much, probably.
Yeah, let's put some in the other live well. All right, so that's how you get bait in the Florida Keys. Now we gotta go catch some fish. So,
Let's get this fish.
Camden just caught a tarpon.
He smoked it, dude. You'll feel him.
I almost had mine to the boat. Camden caught one. Yeah, Camden. Oh,
That
jeez.
sucker hit it and just absolutely booked it.
He did. I got a cool jump for him. Get another one. I just got one right here at the boat. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Ken's got the net. Let's see, is Chad gonna land a tarpon here?
Ready?
Ooh. Work it.
Ready? Come back.
Oh gosh.
You don't like that net.
I don't blame him.
There it is.
Yeah, baby.
Perfect in the mouth.
That's Cam saying perfectly in the mouth. So crazy, that guy, I was reeling my bait up and he came, opened his mouth right at the boat.
Perfect size if you know how to tarpon fish.
But look at that.
Right in the mouth.
The
Oh,
hook
neat.
just pulled right out.
Beautiful, babe.
Nice little tarpon. That's how we do it. Oh, he's ready.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
That water is so warm and nasty.
So hot. Yeah.
Oh, you hit him whooped.
Yeah.
No, I think he's more whooping you guys.
Yeah, ready? Get ready, Ken.
Oh, look at him next to him.
Ready? Look at that baby in the water. Look how beautiful he is. I will. Yeah, ready? Coming to you.
Lift
Ready?
him up,
Get him,
lift
get
him
him.
Yes! He almost just jumped out of the net.
My first
Watch the
tarpon. First tarpon in the Keys, baby.
Oh, look, hook just came out.
Oh gosh.
Right.
Woohoo!
Let him go right over here.
Ready?
Oh, he
He
got
good.
you too.
Good job.
Jumping?
Oh, there he goes.
Golly. There you
He
go.
had a friend with him too. Oh, look at him. He still thinks he's hooked.
Oh boy. Dang it.
Got off. I can say this joke now because Cam's in the water and he absolutely hates it. Do you know why divers go off the boat backwards? Because if they went forward, they land in the boat. See ya.
Not the right one. Oh my gosh. We gotta get this GoPro. Like, oh my god. Grab it. There you go.
It's okay.
You gotta do some repairs. Cam caught a lobster and literally shoot right through the net. That's all it takes, that little hole right there. Look at that. Shot right through. Trusty old zip tie, duct tape, WD-40, redneck specialty. We'll fix anything.